All right, license plate 5WAN306, 5TJW947. This is stalking. This is the same 215 East C Street, Ontario OVITT Family Community Library. The entity has the fake sun over this same entrance at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Sundays, for example, when I walk from the square, and this fake sun remains over the square, including before this hour. When you're in this environment, you're stalking. The Ontario Fire Department, which you already know, while they're driving by, an engineer light swipes across the asphalt, just like any ordinary demon engaging in surveillance. This very well, if this is an immigrant, they're being deported. They're engaging in what is surveillance on behalf of the government. That's stalking in plains and hell. That's federal prison, just so that you know. That's federal prison right there. The Ontario police are stalking. And they do a co-defendants who are under a fake sun. The fake sun is aimed inside of this same entrance after 5 p.m., which is what I documented yesterday. Very demonic. In the same way that you're looking at the impossible light that seems to search out and pursue, that seems to manifest out of nowhere, inexplicable, you're looking at mental illness. They're demon-possessed people, and they're stalking. It's psychopathic to engage in that and wanting to appear on the surface. Okay, if you're just looking at it, no context, no POC, the entity, including presence with the helicopter, is supposed to appear as innocent and unsuspicious. 8YKG047. The gang stalking immigrants under the fake sun that's over the Ontario City Hall, that is east of this entrance at 12:51 p.m. is removing Paul Leon from office, disbanding that gang stalking police department, deporting gang stalking immigrants, imprisoning those that are kidnapping, like the OVITT Family Community Library, under the 10:29 a.m. fake sun while they're kidnapping on June 16, 2022. 8SVC008 is engaging in terrorism while impossible light moves across the building. That's a supernatural occurrence. The population shares in that. The municipality is sharing in that. And the fake sun is still here after 5 p.m. aimed inside of that entrance while I'm inside, and this is supposedly sunlight, and it's dragging inside of the venue. That's speaking to mental illness that's operating a municipality vehicle. Stalking with impossible light. The average psychopath, 1678097, in need of what is commitment, and that's what they're getting. You know that United States Postal Service are demons, that they're gang stalking? The entity admits it while they engage in that. That's the entity that's gang stalking. JOHNNYW, gang stalking under a fake sun that's still here after 5 p.m., still stalking me. That's the population that concentrates this pattern of conduct inside of the venue. That's why the video that I will attach to you, attached to this, you'll see the fake sun shining, and impossible light is reaching into the depths. That's absolutely impossible, and it's absurd. It's getting to the mental illness of the demons that are gang stalking in that environment. Okay, every form, every status, that's speaking to the entity that's engaging in psychopathic behavior. 5JHH015, they go into bathrooms on behalf of that gang stalking police to monitor my vagina. They are going to prison. They are being deported. They are being civilly and criminally prosecuted, okay? This is the corruption of every business, the federal RICO case, license 1674769, Ontario on the go, is gang stalking. The entity stalking with helicopter, doing so with immigrants, and that is their ticket out of this country. That's exactly what that is. This is P.O.C. I'm inside of this parking garage, 7:55 in the morning, and where's the fake sun? The same position right here. The illusion, the presentation of sanity, that's the illusion that is being shattered. These are not sane people. These are demons. This is the Nephilim, and it's being disbanded. Stalking me at the bus stop, stalking me at the gas station, and fake sun remains over me. And it's still here in the evening when they are stalking and keeping a fake sun over this town square at 5:49 p.m. That's the unequivocal stalking, unambiguous stalking, and using helicopters is designed to what is terrorize and further into the conspiracy to murder. Mike LORENZ is being removed from law enforcement. They are being disbanded, and this is exposing mental illness. This is P.O.C. Gang stalking immigrants just like this. Operation of the communication device. This appears to be an Asian female. May or may not be an immigrant, but I want to be clear, if it's an immigrant, they're being deported. This is also federal prison. This is also mental illness. License 5TJW947 is acting in concert. They're all racist gang stalking together. P.O.C. This is the entity that is engaging what is psychopathic behavior. The more that you expose them, because they're clearly caught, they just engage in more of it. More impossible light, more stalking with helicopter. RRRZ13N. License plate 9RJJ673. Gang stalking African Americans, gang stalking Asians, gang stalking Caucasian. There are no demographics with regard to the POC. But when you are of that status of immigrant, you're getting shipped out of here. These are terrorists. And so that's the easy way to resolve what is the entity of that's conspiring murder of American citizens, that they're stalking with a police department. They're being deported. This is P.O.C. It is currently 9:43 a.m. This is the evidence that is serving to support that deportation policy. And there is absolutely no basis of anything other than federal prison. Flying over my head again, this is not a coincidence. And that's a threat posed by the gang stalker themselves. You see the smile? That's a demon, and that's very psychopathic. This is P.O.C. This is an entity that's engaging in stalking together. under a fake sun that's still here, aimed in alignment to me, even inside of the venue. That's POC. Every employee is gang stalking at the OVITT Family Community Library. Everybody in this venue, Saris Regis is being prosecuted, gang stalking. Every resident, every employee, the Ontario Town Square, the gang stalking business, that truck is a matter of light activity. The Ontario City Center, Senior Center, gang stalking while the Ontario International Airport flies over that. The City of Ontario flies over it with helicopter, keeping a fake sun as I'm documenting. It is currently 9:44 a.m. The entity is keeping the fake sun over me. For example, at the Montclair Transit Center, where the sun is not going to be over the entrance, and it certainly isn't going to be in Montclair because the entity keeps the fake sun at this entrance well after 5 p.m. 9HMW680. This is mental illness that you need to be made aware of. It's a threat to your life. It's a threat to national security, and terrorists that are hiding under the names of what are police departments, that are doing so in concert with terrorists that fill the state, engaging in surveillance in furtherance of murder. Looking to the left and right, that's mental illness, okay? And that's also a demon. They are also sex offenders keeping your genitalia under surveillance before they murder you. These are demons stalking with impossible light, stalking under a fake sun, stalking with the entity that uses planes and helicopters to share in harassing and threatening you together. That's the entity that keeps a grin on its face. That's Satan incarnate, okay? This is POC. This is very much demon possession. This is impossible light, where a demon is gang stalking and smiling from ear to ear, where demons are stalking with the entity that is stalking unequivocally with helicopters falling all around while they are being fully exposed. And it's being put on the internet because the world needs to know about it. And the city of Ontario is being gutted out. The federal government is going to come because the population itself has been overwhelmed with corruption. This is POC. It is currently 9:45 a.m.